Which African countries do you think of when you try to think about the top 10 richest African countries? Which are the top sectors they are involved in? Keep on watching to find out. Hello Kings! This video is about the top 10 richest African countries in 2020 by nominal GDP. As a quick reminder, the gross domestic product, the GDP, is the market value of all final goods and services from a nation in a given year. Compared to the US and Europe, it will be interesting to see what the GDP of the top 10 richest African countries will be. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to become an actual king. Trust me, it works. At the end of the video, there will be a neat graph that compares all 10 countries, so make sure to keep watching until then. Okay, let's dive right in. Number 10, Tanzania. With a GDP of 62 billion US dollars, Tanzania makes it on our list as number 10. Situated in East Africa, the largest trading partners of Tanzania in 2017 were India, Vietnam, South Africa, Switzerland and China. The economy is overwhelmingly dependent on agriculture, which accounts for 28.7% of gross domestic product. It also makes up 85% of its exports and accounts for half of the employed workforce. Unfortunately, this strong dependence on agriculture makes the economy highly vulnerable to weather shocks and fluctuating commodity prices. Also, did you know that the highest mountain of the African continent, Mount Kilimanjaro, is in northeastern Tanzania? Number 9, Ghana and its GDP of 67 billion US dollars. Situated in West Africa, Ghana has a population of 30 million people. Ghana possesses industrial minerals, hydrocarbons and precious metals. It is an emerging designated digital economy and has an economic plan target named Ghana Vision 2020, which envisions Ghana as the first African country to become a developed country between 2020 and 2029. The economy of Ghana also includes automotive and ship construction and exportation. Did you know that in 2011 Ghana became the fastest growing economy in the world? Number 8 is the country Angola with its GDP of 94 billion US dollars. The country on the west coast of Southern Africa is the second largest Portuguese-speaking country in both total area and population, behind Brazil. The economy of Angola remains heavily influenced by the effects of the War for Independence from Portugal and the subsequent civil war from 1975 until 2002. Despite extensive oil and gas resources, diamonds, hydroelectric potential and rich agricultural land, Angola remains poor and corruption is rife throughout the economy. Oil production and the supporting activities are vital to the economy, contributing about 45% to GDP and 90% of exports. Number 7 is Ethiopia with its GDP of 96 billion US dollars. The East African country on the Horn of Africa registered over 10% economic growth from 2004 through 2009, making it the fastest growing non-oil dependent African economy in the year 2007 and 2008. Its economy is a mixed economy with a large public sector. Its main export partners are Sudan, Switzerland, China, Somalia and the Netherlands. Around 44% of its economy are concerning services, while agriculture and industry are making up 35% and 21% respectively. The government of Ethiopia is in the process of privatizing many of the state-owned businesses and moving toward a market economy. Did you know that around 63% of people in Ethiopia are Christians? Number 6 is Kenya with its GDP of 100 billion US dollars. Situated in Eastern Africa, Kenya has a population of more than 48 million people. Africa is Kenya's largest export market, followed by the European Union. Its economy has seen much expansion by a strong performance in tourism, higher education and telecommunications, as well as in agriculture. Telecommunications and financial activity over the last decade comprise 62% of Kenya's GDP, while 22% comes from the agricultural sector, which employs 75% of the labor force. Industry and manufacturing is the smallest sector, accounting for 16% of GDP. Did you know that tourism is the second largest source of foreign exchange revenue following agriculture? Number 5. Morocco and its GDP of 120 billion US dollars. The Kingdom of Morocco is located in North Africa and is considered a relatively liberal economy. The service sector accounts for over half of GDP, and industry, made up of mining, construction, and manufacturing, is an additional quarter. The sectors that recorded the highest growth are tourism, telecommunication, and textile. Agriculture makes up around 14% of its GDP and employs around 45% of the population. Morocco also exports automobiles, aircraft parts, electric components, and fertilizers. Did you know that Spain is Morocco's main import and export partner? Number 4 has a GDP of 170 billion US dollars. Algeria. Also situated in North Africa, Algeria is the 10th largest country in the world and the largest by area in the Arab world. With its population of 44 million people, it is the 8th most populous country in Africa. The economy of Algeria is mainly driven by the oil and gas sector. Did you know that Algeria has the 16th largest oil reserves in the world and the 2nd largest in Africa? Therefore, around 94% of total exports are represented by hydrocarbons. Regarding the volatility of oil, it has become apparent that Algeria needs to develop a strategy targeting stronger, sustained growth and diversifying the economy. Let's see what the future will hold for Algeria. Number 3. Egypt. With a GDP of 303 billion US dollars, the Arab Republic of Egypt lies in the northeast corner of Africa. Egypt has the 3rd largest economy in Africa and is a founding member of the United Nations. Egypt's economy depends mainly on agriculture, medium, petroleum, natural gas and tourism. Its main exports also consist of cotton textiles, citrus fruits, rice, cement, steel and ceramics. Also, the Egyptian information and communications technology sector has been growing significantly in the last years. By the way, what do you know about the Suez Canal in Egypt? The canal opened officially in 1869 and connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea. It has an insane length of 193 kilometers or 120 miles and generated around 6 billion US dollars in revenues in 2019. It must be impressive to take a trip through the canal. Number 2 is South Africa and a GDP of 351 billion US dollars. The southernmost country in Africa has a population of 59 million people and has 3 capital cities: Pretoria, Bloemfontein and Cape Town. The largest city is Johannesburg. The 2nd largest economy in Africa, unfortunately, is still burdened by a relatively high rate of poverty and unemployment. It is also ranked in the top 10 countries in the world for income inequality. As a manufacturing hub, it is the most industrialized, technologically advanced and diversified economy on the African continent. Main industries are agriculture, mining and manufacturing products. In 2018, around 16% of exported goods were gold, 8% diamonds and 8% platinum. The top destination for exports was China with 16%, followed by the UK with 6%. Did you know that there are 11 official languages in South Africa? That is the 4th highest number in the world. Finally, our number 1, Nigeria. With a GDP of 448 billion US dollars, the country in West Africa is the most populous country in Africa and the 7th most populous country in the world, with an estimated 206 million people. Nigeria's economy is the 24th largest in the world and is often referred to as the giant of Africa. Nigeria is classified as a mixed economy emerging market. Its stock exchange, the Nigerian Stock Exchange, is the 2nd largest in Africa, following the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Oil only contributes about 9% to the GDP, while telecommunications, banking and the film industry are rapidly growing and currently make up around 10% of the total output. Services is the largest sector, accounting for about 50% of its total GDP. Agriculture, which was the biggest sector in the past, now weighs around 23%. According to a Citigroup report published in 2011, Nigeria will have the highest average GDP growth in the world between 2010 and 2050. We are highly interested to see what the future will hold for the giant of Africa. As promised in the beginning, here you can see a graph comparison of the richest African countries in 2020. It is really amazing to see how much business is being conducted in the continent. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel so that you can see future videos. Also, let us know in the comments which African country is your favorite and why.